How do you know that you are a true chosen one of God, a child of God, authentically, honestly, genuinely? In my personal life, on my spiritual journey, my spiritual awakening path, as I first had to heal and recover, survive from my deep depression on my own, I somehow had the strength to do that, first of all, by myself, without no empathetic, truly compassionate person, without nobody there to be there for me. Usually people treat me like I'm invisible here in Finland. I'm Finnish, and they either bully me, attack me usually, or treat me like I don't exist. Again, I noticed that there is a typo there, but I'm just gonna let it be there anyway. This happens sometimes when this feed is feeding me words, and if I don't check out if it's correct. But yeah, so I was saying that, well, some of you know my story that I've had to recover from my depression since 2010, when I was still deeply feeling lost, desperate and hopeless, alone, naturally, because of everything that had happened to me. Usually, I was pleasing people. I had to wake up to that truth that usually I have been doing my best, given everything out of me that I had to give, and been a doormat, a people pleaser. And so this was just coming to me as a powerful truth that, I had no choice. I've been saying this before. I had no choice but to turn to Father God and to own him as my true father. And I felt that he was calling me to do what I need to do. And also the spiritual world and angels. Because of course I was very overwhelmed by everything that was happening, and as chosen ones, we do not have easy paths, easy lives in general. And apparently we can have these tests, for example, boundary lessons, people testing us and our boundaries. So this is really, if you don't know already if you are a chosen one or not, but this is the breaking point. This is really the ultimate truth and deal breaker, that you are definitely a chosen one of God if you identify to be an earth angel, a starseed, an empath, highly sensitive person. You are highly sensitive, intuitive, you have deep feelings, thoughts, emotions, experiences. You experience life through emotion. And you are a creative soul, and you can be very introverted as well. And you feel like you have to lean on God. That people abandon you, they neglect you, they turn their backs on you when you need help and support. They do not respect you usually. For example, I was literally kicked out of my narcissistic mother's house where I used to live almost my entire childhood, since 5 years old. So she literally kicked me out, yelled at me again, and got triggered, and I had to deal with that, and so that was a huge deal breaker for me. That okay, I'm not coming back anymore. I do not respect or value you as my mother anymore, and I have stayed away since. And I had to deal, of course, with my own emotions and everything, and the aftermath. Because there were a few of these events when she was really being against me. It was regarding my son. And so luckily I was not dependent on her, because I had my own place, of course, and my own life, but it doesn't mean that it didn't hurt. It felt like stabbing me again in the back, in the heart, in my soul. Energy vampires, narcissists, they can really hurt us when we are sensitive, and especially if it's our own parents that do that. So yes, unfortunately this happened, and I just had to deal with it. And as much as people might want to use and abuse us, we just have to protect our energies and our mental health, our lives, our children, everything that matters to us. I really cannot amplify that enough, because it is such a fact that I had to learn on my own. Nobody telling me or encouraging me. I had to encourage and support myself. But thankfully, we do have the universe and our angels, our spiritual support team. We do have Father God, Jesus Christ, to turn to. And of course, even if they don't understand it when they are attacking us, they will have to deal with the consequences and their karma. Because again, our Father God, the universe, law of attraction, notices and feels everything, every single thought we send out to the universe. What we do, our energy. So if you're being toxic, you get more toxicity. If you're being love and light, you should be able to attract more love and light. If not now, then at some point. Maybe God will send you many, many blessings and miracles when you least expect it. And also I wanted to mention, because this flashback just came to me the other day, that I remember my narcissistic mother saying to me that she wanted to have another baby. And so of course you can imagine, especially, if you are one of my soul people, you resonate with what I'm talking about. If you're not my soul person, bye-bye, go away. This is not for you. My work is never for anyone else but my soul people. So yeah, she was saying that, and that just came to me as a flashback. And I was thinking to myself, now, because I'm 42, like, thank goodness she did not have that baby. At that point, when she was telling me about it, when I was still a child myself, I felt angry and I felt jealous. And now that I'm looking back at how I was feeling, I can support myself, because I need to be my own parent. I have been having to learn how to parent myself, so I can also teach that to my clients in my one-on-one calls, for example. So, because this is so important, it is so healing, that you need to heal your inner child, because they have a lot to say. They can be very angry, feeling very, very lost and alone, and all those things. And so, yeah, this was just coming to me, this memory. Yeah, so this happened, and the thought and the lesson was just coming to me very powerfully still, is that narcissistic people are just stupid when they have children. They do not deserve to have children, from my opinion, from my honest opinion. Of course, I don't like judging people. I'm all about peace and love and light and compassion and empathy and healing, of course. But sometimes, honestly, I just have to say when something is being stupid or silly or unnecessary. I'm a strong woman speaking up. I have a voice and I'm owning it. Because again, when you are born to a toxic narcissistic family, especially as a sensitive chosen one, empath, highly sensitive person, earth angel, starseed, especially as a girl, you get so much hate and shame triggered and projected onto you. They are destroying you when you are a little baby. They are already basically destroying you from day one, since you are born. So unnecessary. Especially when we are such love and light. And we would like and support every single person on this planet. And we easily trust and respect and value others. So it is just so crazy. And of course it hurts when you never had healthy parents who would have actually supported and loved you. Instead, they have been testing you and hurting you all your life. They didn't teach you anything. They were a lesson, yes, but ultimately they did not teach you anything like a parent should teach to their child. They have been destroying you in every possible way. And you are left surviving, basically, by yourself. So yes, if you need more help and support, I'm here to help. So do buy my self-help book, start implementing those tips and tools in your life right away if you need more empathetic guidance, honestly, genuinely, in a real way. And apply to work with me one-on-one. Much love.